Hola my friends, how are you? I hope you're doing great. So for today's video, I'm going to be putting new makeup on my face. I'm going to be chatting about some life updates, my minor surgery again, and a couple of other things, and talking about the makeup, all that good stuff. So if that interests you, then keep on watching. Alright, I am set. I already added my moisturizer on my face. I primed. Let me pinch this back. And you know what? I forgot to bring the bag of the makeup.
A few moments later.
I got the bag here. Not everything's from Walmart. I've been gathering stuff for a couple of months now, but mostly Walmart, Burlington, and some other places. I can't remember. Okay, first I gotta talk about this new foundation from About Face. This is the Performer foundation. I got it recently. I got it in the, what's it called? The Ulta sale they were having for a couple of days. So this was 50% off, so that's why I grabbed it. And I grabbed it in the shade L1 Warm. And you know, it's always hard for me to shade match my skin because it always turns out to be too dark or too light. This is actually perfect. I already tried it once. I did a reel on it and a shorts on it, so that's already up if you want to see it, and I love it. It's so good. I wouldn't call this necessarily a foundation. It's more like a skin tint. At least for me, it's very light coverage, which is what I like. And the only thing is that the applicator, you have to really struggle to get it open and it gets everywhere. So I'm gonna try to put something underneath. I didn't bring anything. I didn't bring a napkin.
2,000 years later.
You see what I'm saying? That's the only complaint with this. I don't know why they did that so hard, but it's so good. I've been loving this, so I tried that. What's this gonna happen? Let me just open my legs here. It's so good. I'm sure you could get a more fuller coverage if you use a brush, but I like sponges. I'm a sponge girl. So I'll be using it with a sponge because that's what I prefer. Let me just put it on half of my face so you can really see it, the coverage and how it looks on my skin. So when I saw that they were having this at Ulta for 50%, I was like, yep, I'm getting it now to try, because I've heard a lot of people say they love it. And it reminds me so much of the Pretty Fresh from, there it goes on the floor, from ColourPop, which I love that tinted moisturizer, and that's a skin tint. And it reminds me so much of that one. That's why I wouldn't necessarily call this like a foundation. For me, it's more like a skin tint or something like that. Something lighter like that. Of course, when you pair it off with a good powder and concealer, you can make it into a medium coverage or a full coverage. Here you can see it side by side, and as you can see, I got a perfect match. Thank goodness. So here you can see it up close. I love it. Like I said, it's light coverage, but it feels like your skin is very breathable. It's very lightweight. You don't feel it at all on your skin. I just love it. It's definitely my go-to these days. That's what I prefer on my face. I just really wish, there goes another drop. I'm gonna have to clean that. I just wish they would change the applicator. I like these applicators. I don't have a problem with these applicators, but it's too tight to get it out. So here it is all over my face. I'm just gonna use my regular concealer, which is by Revolution. It's the IRL Filter Finish. This is not new. I've been using this and loving it ever since I bought it. So a quick update on my minor surgery again. If you've been following me for a while, you know that last year I had to remove a mole on my back because it was suspicious and it turned out to be precancerous. So I got rid of that, and now I had to get rid of two that I had on my ankle, just slightly above my ankle. So I removed those about 2 weeks ago, almost 2 weeks ago, I had pre-filmed the last video, which was the in-store vlogging one. And I'm sad that I won't be able to do those videos for a little while until I heal, because I can't walk. I can't walk right now. I have my leg on a chair because it has to be elevated at all times. To work, it's been hectic. I missed out the first week of work because I literally cannot even, like, I can't have it. Just sitting on a chair, you know, when you sit on a chair, you sit like this and your feet touch the floor. I can't do that. I have to have it elevated. So I couldn't work the first week because of that. Then the second week, I was like, I have to at least work a little bit, not a lot, but work a little bit, because if I don't work in my type of job that I have, if I don't work, I don't get paid. So I don't have that luxury of, you know, taking a couple of days, and I don't have sick days or anything like that. So that's what I've been doing this week now. I'm attending at least 2 people per day, which is not a lot, but it's something. So I've been doing that, and I've noticed that once I'm done with those 2 clients, my ankle gets so swollen that, and then the thing is that, okay, it gets swollen because I have it down, but it takes such a long time for the swelling to go away that it's so annoying. It's so annoying. I miss walking. I'm limping. It's just annoying. I want to walk. I like to walk. I'm a person who loves to walk. I would do my workouts before, and I can't do that now. So it's like, it's so annoying. I'm gonna try this powder. This is a loose powder by Wet n Wild. It's called a Photo Focus Loose Setting Powder, and I got it in translucent. And I've heard great. This is not new, but I've heard so many people raving about this that I've never tried. So I saw it there, they had it, and I grabbed it because I wanted to try it. So I got here my powder puff. This has been used, this side has been used so much that it even broke over here. But you could just flip it and you have a new side. I put a little bit of the powder here on the cap, and let's try it. So yeah, I've been dealing with that. I'm gonna put pause on those videos, sadly, because the walking videos, walking in stores and showing you what's new in stores, those type of videos, because I can't walk. This is very fine. It's very fine. I like that. Wow, it's very blurring too. So it's sad because I do like recording those videos, and those videos are the ones that I get the most views. But for now, I need to keep my mind occupied. That's another thing, because if I'm not doing something, I get frustrated and I get inside my head too much, and then I start thinking about negative things and blah blah blah, and I just need to keep my mind busy always, you know. So even though I know these type of videos right now, this one doesn't really get that many views, for me at least, I'm gonna focus on these for now until I can walk again. And then I'll get back to the in-store videos. And if you have any suggestions or give me some ideas of like what videos you would like to see that I don't have to walk, like get ready with me's or haul videos or whatever it is that I could do that doesn't involve me walking, I would love to know if you could give me some suggestions. I love this powder. I love this powder. Upon first impressions, it's so good. It kind of blurs your skin. I don't know about longevity, but so far I'm loving it. I'm gonna bronze my face a little bit with the Palace Identity. This is in shade Warm Gold. I've been loving this ever since I got it in my Ice Cream Beauty box. It's the perfect shade. What new makeup are you gonna grab? I would love to know. I was so close to buying the new one from, what are they called? I always forget everything. What's their name? Cosmic Brushes. It's a UK brand, and I had it in my cart and everything. I forgot the name of the Undergrowth palette. Gorgeous palette, and I know I was gonna get a lot of use of it, and I know I was gonna love the colors, and it's a good brand. But for some reason, I don't know why, I grabbed it, I put it in my cart because it was like 27 euros. But with the conversion of US dollars, it came out to like, it says that it came out to like 29 or almost $30. I was like, okay. And then the shipping was $15, which I didn't know. But it still doesn't add up, because when I was at the last step to purchase, when I was gonna click purchase, I saw the total and it said 50 something dollars. I was like, wait a minute. From 30 to 50 something dollars, that makes no sense. So I took it out of the cart and I left it. I was like, no, I'll pass, never mind. I don't know why that was. I have no idea why it got so expensive at the end. It makes no sense to me. So if you bought it and you live in the US, let me know what was your total, because that doesn't add up. The $15 does not add up. It should have been maybe 40 something, 45 or something like that. So I left it, I didn't grab it. But luckily, when I went through my collection, I do have a fairly recent palette from Lita Cosmetics, the Earth palette they came out with. That's like a mini version of that one. So I could get a lot of looks similar to that one, so I'm okay. For blush, I finally found the NYX Buttermelt blushes at my local Walmart, and I was super excited because I've been waiting for this to be at Walmart forever. They always take so long to update my Walmart, so they finally had it. They had like 3 shades only, so I grabbed this one. This is the shade My Butter Half, and it's a gorgeous pink, and I've already tried it and I love it. It's so good. It's very pigmented, but you could slowly build it up. Because you know me, I don't really like an intense blush. But these are great. I want to get more shades. So that's one of the new products that I also purchased at Walmart. I really like it. Those are super great. I want to try their bronzers. I heard someone talking, I forgot who it was. I think it was Jen Films. She's a YouTuber here, and she was talking about how you should apply your blush to look more youthful and stuff like that, to not drag your face down. And she was saying that don't put your blush below the tip of your nose. Just keep it up here in this area. You know how some people go a little lower than that? Then you're dragging down your face and that makes you look a little older. So I thought I'd share that with you guys as well. See, like I went a little bit here. I went too far down. I'll just clean it up with the powder puff that I had. For highlight, I'm going to be using one of the new highlighters from L'Oreal, the infallible ones, and I got in shade, where is the shade name? It's called Champagne something. I can never see it, it's so tiny. But I think this one is too light for me. I want to get a deeper shade. I'm not sure. You let me know. You think it's too light for me? These are very intense, so if you're into a beaming highlighter, those are great. I forgot to grab a napkin. Let me just lift my freaking leg. Grab a napkin quick. So for eyeshadow palette, I saw this one at Burlington. This is the LA Girl Hey Hey Vacay. But in my opinion, and they have this really cheap for $9.99 at Burlington, but for me, this is targeted for like summer vibes and stuff like that. But for me, this is a fall palette. Wait until you see it. I've been loving this palette. Tell me those are not fall colors. I mean, sure, you could use it as well for summer, but to me, it screams out more like a fall palette. Look at those oranges there, the dusty browns, the green. I just love it. So today, I think I'm gonna stick with the oranges up here. Put that in my crease. I'm just gonna grab these two. And I love the fact that it brings a giant mirror. Who's ready for fall? I know I am. I'm so sick of summer. I don't think I've ever been so sick of summer, ever. Because this year, it's like every year it gets worse. I've used this palette already a couple of times and I love it. I love all the shades. The mattes are like excellent quality. Who saw Beetlejuice? You gotta let me know because I still sadly haven't been able to see it because my surgery was the week that it came out and I couldn't go, and then this week I can't sit down and at the movies with my leg down for a long period of time, so I'm waiting for that to heal a little bit better so then I could go and see it because I've heard great things. I've heard people say they love it. I have this brown here. I think it's the deepest. I'm gonna slowly make this smoky. Just cover the entire lid with this. Should I put green at the bottom? I don't know. I think so. I'm gonna use that green and put it at the lower lash line. I still haven't tried this green from this palette. Ooh, that's nice. And now going back with this color with a little brush like this, angle brush. Put that really close here and connect it to with the top. I'm gonna put this shade here in the inner corner and underneath the brow bone. I'm gonna fix my eyebrows off camera and I'll be right back. Okay, I found this mascara there from CoverGirl, and I don't think I've ever seen this mascara before. This is the Eye Enhancer 3D Mascara, and it's in Intense Black. I've never seen this before. I've never heard anybody talking about it either, so I'm super curious to try this, see if I like it, if it gives volume, length. I need all the help that I can get because my lashes are short and stubby and straight down. So I'm gonna curl my lashes to give it a fair shot. The packaging is gorgeous, that little ombre effect. Hopefully this is a good one. So I'm running low on my favorite one, and I like trying different mascaras to see if they work for me. Some are good, I have my favorites, but I've honestly never seen this one before. Ooh, it's thin. Okay, it's on the thicker side, which sometimes that could be kind of clumpy, but those are great for volume. It's kind of on the dry side, and it is kind of clumping up. Oh boy. I mean, I'm gonna wear falsies, but still, it's kind of clumpy on the first try. But it is doing something. You just have to be really careful with it. I don't think I could go with a second coat because I don't want it to get too clumpy. Here it is with and without. Here it is. I was gonna put some falsies, but I'm not sure now if I want it or not. Just found here another palette that actually this is the palette that I was gonna use, and I completely forgot this was in the bag. So let me know if you want to see me try this one. This is by the Creme Shop in collaboration with Disney. And this is, I guess, the mini palette. And it has very pretty colors. And I completely forgot to use it. I used the other one. But if you're interested in this one, let me show you the colors. It's a very cute packaging inside. You can see mini in there. It's a cute palette. I kind of like it. It's like mauvey tones. So I think it's kind of cute. Let me know if you want to see this. I'll probably end up using it anyway because I got nothing else to do. Okay, so for lip liner, they finally brought the e.l.f. lip liners, the new ones, the Cream Glide lip liners. They had it at my local Walmart, so I want to try it because I've heard that they're very soft and pigmented. I got this one in shade Mauvey Aside. It's like a a nude brown type of color. These are my tones, my favorite tones. It is very, very smooth. That's a nice color. I like that color a lot. So you know Dolly Parton came out with her own beauty brand, and she came out with lipsticks. And I thought that she had nice shades, so I grabbed the darkest shade she had, which is like a very dark brown. It looked like dark brown in the promo pictures. So I bought that one, which is called Honey Plum. It's this one. And it's a gorgeous packaging, and if you order from them, you would get like a free sample of her perfume, which I have there, and I haven't even opened yet. Here it is. So you get that one. I still haven't tried it. I have to try it. I have to open it and try it. So I grabbed this one, this shade, which is the darkest shade, because I don't typically have these type of shades. But I was disappointed. I already tried it. It's just, the packaging, by the way, is stunning. Look at that packaging. It's very beautiful. And it says her name right here. I mean, it's just gorgeous. And then you have to like do this situation here to pop it open, and then the lipstick comes out. And when I got it, I was like, oh my gosh, this looks black, right? It's so intimidating. And then it's like a, let me put it over here. It's very sheer. It's so sheer. It's more like a topper, in my opinion. Not really a lipstick. It doesn't have that much pigment to like, you have to really swipe a lot to get the pigmentation, and I don't like the feel of it either. It's like a satin lipstick. It feels soft, don't get me wrong, but it's so sheer that it looks patchy. The color is not what I wanted. The color didn't look like this. See how I have missing spots? I don't know if the camera's gonna pick it up, but in person I could see it, and I had to swipe so much. I just don't like it. I don't like the smell of it either. And it reminds me every time, not every time I use it, I only used it once to try it out, and now it reminds me, and I hate saying this, but it reminds me of those old cheap lipsticks that you would buy like anywhere, and they were really affordable. It feels like that, and it looks like that because it's not that pigmented, and it kind of stays patchy on my lips. So I was disappointed in that. I didn't really like it. I don't like the smell of it. I don't like how it feels on my lips. I just don't like it. But I did grab another shade from NYX. I love these lipsticks. These are so great. Even though they're matte, they don't feel dry on your lips. These are the Smooth Whip lipsticks, the matte ones, and this was in shade Memory Foam. And I thought this was a great color for fall. It's like a deep brown up here. I love that one. So I'm gonna take this one off and put this one on. Yeah, I love this one more. Way better, the color, how it feels. It's very pigmented, and these last all day. I love this color. Again, this one is in shade Memory Foam, perfect for fall. Okay, that is it. That's the full makeup. Let me know what you think. What were your favorite products? And let me know if you own some of these and what do you think of them. That was my quick update of what I'm going through right now and what to expect during this healing process in terms of videos and stuff like that. Stay tuned for the next video because I'm going to be doing like a little small Shein haul. I already got the stuff there. It's been sitting there for about a week, and I'm going to try to sit down and film that for you. So I hope you're having a great day or night whenever you're watching this, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye guys.